Okay, I'm gonna dry myself off, and because I just soaked my head, I always tell the cosmic characters if they're, out of line, they need to go soak their head. Like in cold water or something. Because I'm still feeling triggered. Triggered means, you feel like other people are going to look at you and say, oh, I'm going to avoid you. You're looking toxic. Why does it come up all the time? It's because I'm dealing with many, many, many issues at the same time. Primarily, it's because of my quest to find some healing things that work. I'm looking at an old folks home right now, down there. It's 8 stories and multiple buildings full of people with dementia. There is no cure for dementia. So I'm still looking for a cure for dementia. I'm looking for a cure for many things that modern medicine at best gives you pills to take every day to try and ease some of the symptoms. Modern medicine doesn't really cure things. Well, I don't know. I guess they can cure things like gonorrhea or something until the superbug becomes, too bad. I haven't heard anything about that lately. It was like at least 8 years ago since I've heard anything about the superbugs of gonorrhea. Why is it? It was such a huge thing. It was like gonorrhea is going to become incurable by any antibiotic that we have. And it's been 8 years and there hasn't been a drop of news on that in 8 years. Is it going to happen in the next little while that we're going to hear about gonorrhea again? I don't know. I'm not going to say it is. I'm just very curious. Why is it that these superbug things, it gets really, really, all kinds of attention, and then it drops off the plate from the news, and we never hear nothing? Zika virus is another one. It was Zika, Zika, Zika every night, all the time on the mainstream news. And then one day it just stopped. Then there's no more Zika. Never ever hear about Zika again. Last night on NBC News, they talked about Puerto Rico that had Zika, but it was all about Puerto Rico having a revolt against their governor. No mention of Zika. And then the New York Times said, I think it was over 75% of Americans don't realize that Puerto Ricans are actually American citizens. Because Americans are really dumb and they don't know their geography and they don't even know that Puerto Rico is part of their own country. New York Times, you go look it up. I'm Bob Frizzell.